Girls are fighting after GloRilla posted an Instagram story mentioning Tory Lanez' song YDLA, and the Stallion clapped back by unfollowing GloRilla on Instagram and deleting all of their pictures. As you guys can see here, it says Megan Thee Stallion does not follow GloRilla, but GloRilla definitely still follows Megan Thee Stallion. The post, GloRilla said, "I'm forever grateful for the heart I have, the way I love, the way I treat people, my pure intent is all a blessing." Now this is all shocking because these two was just on tour together last year. They also have multiple songs together and on multiple projects, so this is all shocking to the fans. You guys, I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this. Obviously, GloRilla posting a song of Tory Lanez was a breaking point in the relationship for Megan Thee Stallion, but I'm curious to know what went on behind the scenes to make Glo even go that far to post that. There might be a possibility that GloRilla posted the song by mistake. I'm not sure. I'm just here to report the news. I'm curious to know what y'all think about this. Let me know down in the comments. I was not expecting this. Has been in the news all day following her nose job, and now this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, you guys.
What if I told you this isn't just another music beef? This is a full-on legal war, catchphrases, lawsuits, and a scandal involving some of the most vulnerable people. And it all centers around one name, GloRilla. From a shady stunt stirring up street-side controversy to a bitter battle over stolen lyrics that could change the game forever, the tea is hotter than ever. But the real question is, what's the truth behind the smoke? Stick around, because this story is about to get way messier than you ever imagined. Not GloRilla facing a lawsuit over stolen lyrics this time, but New Orleans bounce artist Slim the Body Last is coming through hot with legal claims, accusing GloRilla of swiping her signature catchphrase. Slim's known for her bold lines like, "All natural, no BBL, man, go to hell," and she's standing her ground, saying GloRilla crossed a line. Meanwhile, the streets aren't holding back either. Word on the block is that Glo's been stirring up serious controversy, allegedly pulling stunts involving unhoused individuals as part of a questionable hustle to grab attention in the music game. Observers are side-eyeing these tactics, questioning if that's really the way to rise these days. The buzz around her right now, it's chaotic, messy, and definitely not the kind of spotlight most artists want. Welcome back to Star Hush, where the tea's piping hot. Drama never takes a day off, and every twist keeps us glued. Hold up, there's more heat brewing in the streets. Recently, GloRilla sparked a social media firestorm after a clash with Megan Thee Stallion. It all started when Glo reposted a Tory Lanez track on her Instagram, fully aware of Megan's ongoing legal battles involving Tory. The timing, questionable, to say the least. People quickly began throwing shade, accusing Glo of stirring the pot, dragging Roc Nation's name into a dark and tangled mess connected to Tory, Megan, and herself. Instead of backing down, Glo doubled down, acting like it was all no big deal. Fans and onlookers were left baffled. Girl, what are you thinking? What made this drama even more intense was Megan's history of genuine support for Glo. Megan was one of the first to lift Glo up, taking her on tour and opening doors when few others cared. Now, fans are calling out Glo for turning her back on that loyalty, suggesting fame might have gotten to her head and pushed her to reckless moves just to stay in the spotlight. The drama surrounding GloRilla didn't just fade after the Megan Thee Stallion controversy began to cool down. Instead, it spiraled into something far more serious and unsettling. Right when fans thought the dust was settling, Glo found herself at the center of a fresh storm, one that's darker and more complex. This time, the accusations go beyond typical industry drama or social media beef. Glo is now being accused of taking advantage of some of the most vulnerable people in society. Those living on the streets, using them in a humiliating scheme, allegedly designed to boost her own visibility and reputation. This isn't just gossip, it's a serious claim that's brought legal action into the mix. At the forefront of this legal battle is Slim the Body Last, a New Orleans bounce artist, who has carved out her own space in the music world with her fierce and unforgettable catchphrases, notably "All Natural, No BBL, Man, Go to Hell." Slim has come forward with a lawsuit directly accusing Glo of ripping off this iconic phrase without permission, effectively stealing a part of her identity and brand. What makes this lawsuit stand out isn't just the accusation itself, it's the weight of the evidence Slim has compiled to back her claims. Sources close to the case reveal that Slim isn't just throwing around empty threats, she has a mountain of proof that includes official legal documents, video footage capturing Glo using the phrase, screenshots from social media, detailed timelines, and even witness testimonies corroborating the story. The allegations go beyond mere lyric theft. Slim's case suggests a pattern of exploitation. with Glo allegedly crossing moral and ethical lines by targeting homeless individuals in a way that many describe as cruel and calculated. According to these claims, Glo used people struggling on the streets as props in a degrading game aimed at generating attention and sympathy. An accusation that has ignited outrage both within the music community and among fans. This tactic, if true, paints a disturbing picture of how far some artists might go in pursuit of fame. And it's a sharp contrast to the image Glo has tried to maintain publicly. While Glo has yet to fully respond to the lawsuit, the ripples from this case are already being felt across social media and the industry. People are divided. Some see Slim's claims as a justified fight for respect and recognition, while others question the motivations behind the lawsuit. Regardless of the opinions, the mounting evidence and the seriousness of the accusations have placed Glo under intense scrutiny, making it clear that this legal battle is about more than just a catchphrase. It's about respect, integrity, and the limits of what's acceptable in the pursuit of stardom. As this case unfolds, many are watching closely, not only to see how the courts will rule, but also what this means for Glo's career and reputation moving forward. What started as a small lyrical dispute has exploded into a full-blown confrontation that could redefine the power dynamics in this corner of the music world. The drama started when Slim publicly claimed Glo not only borrowed her catchphrase, word for word, but also took advantage of her personal trust using her likeness and even some belongings while pretending to help. The catchphrase in question appears in one of Glo's tracks as a rebuttal to rumors about cosmetic surgery. But Slim insists she originated it long before Glo's song dropped. She argues Glo lifted it straight from her content without any credit or acknowledgement. No shoutouts, no payments, no messages, just silence. While some skeptics dismiss the lawsuit, calling the phrase common or accusing Slim of seeking clout, her supporters counter with a flood of archival clips proving Slim's consistent use of the phrase predates Glo's track. Slim didn't just say it once. She built her brand around it, making it an unmistakable part of her identity. Slim's legal team has gone public, stating that when you compare both pieces, side by side, the similarities in lyrics, flow, and vibe are undeniable. Even a casual listener could spot it. They're making it clear. This isn't coincidence or inspiration. It's infringement. As the internet debates authenticity versus theft, Slim is letting the law do the talking. With court documents filed and receipts on lock, this battle is far from over. And in Slim's own words, "Yo, it's Natalie Slim, the body last 100% all natural, no BBL man, go to hell." The stakes: recognition, respect, and a serious fight for what's rightfully hers. She's not just making noises. Slim the body lass is coming for serious stakes. Officially, she's filed a lawsuit against GloRilla seeking 6 figures. But this isn't just about the money. If Slim wins, she'll secure songwriting credits and a share of all royalties tied to the contested track. Every stream, every radio play, every performance would send funds straight to her. That's a game-changer: recognition and revenue rolling in for what she claims is her original work. But beyond the courtroom drama, the internet's buzzing with theories swirling around this whole mess. Some voices are whispering about what they call a humiliation ritual, a secret industry playbook where artists endure public embarrassment or controversy in exchange for insider backing. Think of it as a rough initiation into bigger fame, with sudden radio pushes, viral moments, lucrative deals, and fast-tracked careers following the fallout. These rituals can be quick shocks or drawn-out sagas, building tension until it bursts. Many are watching Glo's moves closely, wondering if this lawsuit and the social media storm are part of a bigger, calculated industry scheme. Fans have been watching GloRilla's evolution with keen eyes, and the change is impossible to ignore. When she first burst onto the scene, her energy was unmistakably genuine, raw, and unfiltered. She rocked natural hair with pride, embraced a tomboyish style, and brought a gritty, no-nonsense sound that immediately distinguished her from the crowd. This was an artist who wasn't trying to fit a mold or chase trends. She was unapologetically herself. Her lyrics, attitude, and image all carried that authentic street vibe that resonated deeply with fans looking for realness in a music landscape often polished to perfection. However, over time, Glo's image began to shift in ways that surprised many. The natural tomboy look started to fade, replaced by long wigs that gave her a more glamorous silhouette. Her wardrobe transformed as well. Gone were the baggy clothes and casual streetwear. Instead, she now often sports flashy outfits that align more with mainstream hip-hop aesthetics. Even her performances have evolved. Where once she delivered raw, gritty sets, Now her stage presence includes choreographed dance routines and polished showmanship that feels somewhat at odds with the persona that originally drew people to her. It's a classic case of transformation, but for fans who fell in love with the original Glow, it's been jarring. The shift wasn't limited to visuals. Alongside the style makeover, Glow's music took on a new direction. The tracks became more explicit, smoother in production, and aimed at a broader audience, straying from the rough edges that defined her early sound. For many longtime supporters, this change felt like a departure from the Glow. They knew a move from gritty street anthems to more commercial, radio-friendly hits. It left some questioning whether this evolution was about genuine artistic growth or a strategic pivot to fit the mainstream mold. Adding fuel to the fire were swirling rumors about cosmetic surgery. Speculation ran rampant online, with people wondering if the new Glow was the result of enhancements rather than just natural changes. Glow didn't stay silent on the subject. She emphatically denied having any work done, doubling down on her all-natural claims. To prove her point, she shared gym selfies and fitness updates, trying to show that her transformation was the product of hard work rather than surgery. But the timing of this denial, coming just as her look and style changed drastically, left many fans skeptical. All these elements, the style makeover, the polished performances, the music shift, and the cosmetic rumors combined to create a complex picture. While some fans embraced the new Glow, seeing it as a sign of growth and ambition, others felt alienated, worried she was drifting away from the authentic artist they once admired. This tension highlights a classic challenge in the music world, balancing personal evolution and artistic authenticity with the pressures and expectations of fame. For Glow, the path forward will be about finding a way to keep her core fans while reaching new audiences. No easy feat in an industry that's as demanding as it is unpredictable. This drastic change left early supporters scratching their heads, questioning if Glow was just playing a role, trading authenticity for mainstream acceptance and fame. Then, in a jaw-dropping move, Glow faked a pregnancy announcement, stirring the pot even more and inserting herself into ongoing conversations about rising stars and their personal lives. Now, about those humiliation rituals, let's keep it real. It's all speculation. No concrete proof ties Glow to any secret deals or orchestrated public stunts. It remains internet chatter, rumor mill fuel. What is concrete, however, is Slim's lawsuit. She's coming in strong with documented evidence, legal firepower, and zero intention of backing down. This isn't just a viral spat, it's a serious battle over intellectual property, respect, and money. Online opinions are divided. Some dismiss Slim's claims, pointing out she hasn't trademarked the phrase and that artists often borrow or recycle lines. It's just how the music game works, they say. But here's the catch. While the phrase itself might not be trademarked, Slim built her identity around it. If Glow knowingly lifted that line without credit, that's where the line gets blurry and the legal fight heats up. This case could set an important precedent for how originality and credit are handled in music. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Glow straight up took Slim's catchphrase? Or is it just a wild coincidence? And what about those rumors of humiliation rituals, just internet noise, or something deeper shaping Glow's recent rise? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, subscribe for more TI, and share with someone who's got to catch up on this drama. Until next time, stay sharp, my stars, and hush.